I'm Sarah with Custom Pilates and Yoga, and today I'm going to teach you how to use the orb to roll your piriformis. Now, this is sort of an easier said than done kind of thing, and I'm going to take a little bit of time to explain it because we can get set up to be on the piriformis, but when we tilt our pelvis under, it makes the rolling not quite as beneficial. So let's take a look. Go ahead, grab your orb, and it can be the orb, it can be the orb extreme, it can be the orb extreme mini. I prefer the big blue orb because for whatever reason, when I'm going after the piriformis, I find that this is the right size for me to really get on that muscle. When I try to use a ball that's smaller, I don't find that I get at it quite as effectively. So go ahead, grab the ball, and you're going to take a seat on it. Now, I'm going to get myself set up closest to you, and I've got the orb right on the side of my tailbone here. Now, that is a good starting point, and you can roll back and forth right along that edge of your tailbone, and it's going to give you access to one part of the piriformis muscle, right? It's going to give you access to the part of the piriformis that connects onto your tailbone. Now, it's sort of about halfway on that tailbone. You will feel this spot that's kind of like, oh my gosh, what are you doing to me? And that spot is your piriformis. When you get to that spot, it can be tempting to try to curl the tailbone under. That's not what we're going for. If you feel like your low back is flattening, I want you to take a minute and kind of stick your butt out. And I know that feels weird, but it's going to help you get into that muscle. So you really want to stick your butt out here. We've got strong arms. We're pressing the floor away. Now, find that connection with your abs between your ribs and your hips. Step your feet toward each other, and you're going to let yourself rotate. Now, as you rotate, you can raise up. On my backhand, raise up from my palm up to my knuckles to help me still be supported, because this position for me is really substantial. Okay, I don't know how it is for you, don't know how great your piriformis is, but mine always requires work, no matter how hard I work at it. So when I rotate in, I've got that muscle, and I know I've got the muscle because my body's like, we are not friends. And remember, it might be your instinct to try to tuck your pelvis under, and I want you to kind of stick your bottom out and find that connection between your ribs and hips to keep you in neutral. So now here on the side, you can roll side to side. You want to kind of roll on an angle a little bit, but find a good spot that's really sort of painful and juicy, and you're gonna have your legs come together. Let the bottom leg open, and then bring it back up. And you wanna try to be nice and smooth, but lots of times what happens is the muscle is kind of dysfunctional, and so when we open the leg down toward the ground, it'll almost feel like we're on a wooden roller coaster, right? It'll be like boom, 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 and it'll kind of feel like you're going down in ticks. Or maybe you lower down nice and smoothly, and then when you go to come back up, it's like choo, 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 in little increments. But either way, do about 10 of these where you lower your leg and bring it back up. Make sure nice and lifted. Abdominals are working. We're not collapsing into the ball. We're lifting up away from it so that we can make sure we put the ball in a good place and then leave it right where it needs to be for our work. Okay, and when you've done your 10, come on up. Good, and you can once again roll back and forth if you like, or you can decide that's good enough and switch sides. And I'm gonna switch sides just to show you pretty much how my backhand is as I get set up. So we get the ball in place and take a little bit of time, roll right along the edge of the tailbone. Make sure that pelvis is in neutral. Find that good connection, ribs to hips. And then you wanna try to find a spot, and it'll feel tight. It might feel a little bit cranky. Step your feet together, Pelvis is in neutral, and it's like we're going up and over. And as I go, I raise up onto my knuckles here, and I'm still lifting away, but very, very much is my left piriformis feeling this, okay? And then we'll do those clamshells where the leg opens and it comes on up. And just breathe, belly button to the spine, we're lifting away. And when you've got your 10, or when you decide that's enough, come on back to center. Again, you can do a surface roll here, get some other bonus spots, and then go ahead, come off. I hope that you've enjoyed this video about how to roll your piriformis with the orb. I know it can be really tricky, and there are some things that our bodies unintentionally do that kind of trick us into not making the most out of our rolling experiences. So just make sure when you're rolling, pelvis is out, you're in a good neutral position, you've got your abs working, you're lifting up and away from the area that you're rolling so that you don't unintentionally hurt yourself or cause yourself to move out of place. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And for more information on how to use the orb and become pain-free, please visit my website, www.custompilatesandyoga.com. Thank you.